I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution. We talk about everything crypto daily, jumping right into the market. Today in crypto, Bitcoin pulling back like we talked about. So previously, we saw a bullish retest of the 200 simple moving average. You could have seen a move to 28,000. However, there's some news that's coming today where we're looking for volatility in the market. The most important thing about Bitcoin upside 28,000 is that the bulls hold the 200 SMA. You lose this level, this becomes a huge bull trap, and you see much lower prices out of Bitcoin. I mean, potentially you're looking for 19,000. However, if there's some strength and the bulls can pull through this and hold the 200 simple, there's upside ideas. So this is not predicting. This is if this level is broken, we're looking for downside, and we look for accumulation ideas for Bitcoin. You definitely don't want to see a lower low. That would lead to the idea that a lower high, Bitcoin going into lower, much lower prices is possible. So very important that the bulls show up here today with this news. FOMC meeting minutes are going to be released later tonight. Very important to pay attention to the market today. Zooming in, this is the Bitcoin daily chart. We didn't want to see this. We said the bulls must hold this level to prevent downside, and they've lost it as of now. The daily candle is not closed yet. This is still some support, right? However, the most bullish case would have been to hold this level. The daily candle closed yesterday red. We've had 4 red days in a row, and it's real important. The key to any type of upside ideas is that the bulls bounce here. Now, you've got a MACD bearish cross possible. You've got possible bearish divergence. Your RSI is headed lower. You've already had the bearish cross, and the stochastic RSI is headed lower. Thus, the move to the downside. We're going to zoom in, and this really calls it, and we've been waiting on this. We nailed this entire move. Bitcoin 4-hour chart previously posted. Rising wedge, 68% chance this breaks to the downside. These are some of my favorite trades because the success rate is so high. Look what the price action did. Right here, hadn't broken to the downside, but 68% chance, bang, downside. Now, measured move, down here at 22,800. This is the target according to technical analysis. Based on this idea, you take the open end of the rising wedge, and that puts it down here, okay? So, completely normal to see a breakdown to this level. You got some news we're going to talk about in just a second that's going to potentially move the market. So, a lot of people obviously open shorts on this idea in the group. Trading both ways is the key, and I can help you with that. I've got some amazing shout outs to give in my trading group. This person making more money in 15 minutes than he does at 2 days working. 82% banger. This person who's playing with ETH, talking about some pullback ideas based on the rising wedge we just talked about with Bitcoin. He made 86% on this ETH short. This person was in a bad situation, and on Kucoin, gem pick bangers, he made more than $5,000 in 3 days. We do this every day. 349% out of US UFO, 113% out of SPA, 53%, 36%, 31%. Every single day we pick the bangers. We're given 60% off and an additional $100 discount to get you in the group today. I can help you. I'll change your life forever, period. Remember, you go over to the website, cryptorev.net. It pays for itself. It's a no-brainer, cryptorev.net. If you go down into the description of this video, there's a link take you directly to this website. Remember, if you have any questions, email me, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. So this is the news that's going to move the market. The FOMC meeting minutes come out tonight. This is basically what was talked about on the last FOMC meeting, right? So that comes out tonight. This is going to give hawkish or dovish stance. Is the Fed looking to raise the rates? And this is going to happen in September when the rates actually are increased. Are they going to raise it 75 basis points? I mean, it would be, we all know, if you've been watching this channel, that the stock market is leading Bitcoin. And so that's why we're covering so many. This is more important than anything you could imagine in crypto. Actually, you just trade the stock market, major swings and pivots, and you kill it on Bitcoin and altcoins. This gives us a huge edge. It's never been this easy to trade Bitcoin because all of a sudden you got this huge edge. I hadn't seen it before this year for sure. So minutes come out, which is going to be a detailed report of what was talked about at the last FOMC meeting. The Fed, they're going to discuss recent data from the market. They're going to mention the future interest rate increase for September. If they talk about less than 75 basis points, that would be a bullish idea. You saw CPI numbers for the first time in a year and a half. Inflation has slowed down slightly. And so we had seen previous Bitcoin upside based on this idea. Now it's really a waiting game, right? This rate hike is going to happen in September, but any insight on how what the Fed's stance is going to move the market. Like if they're going to raise it 0.5%, 50 basis points, that could be a bullish sign. An idea called a soft landing, where they start to lower the aggressiveness that they're raising the rates. So if you start to see a soft landing where essentially they only raise the rates by 50 basis points, another 75 basis points is probably priced in, but you're back here and you're looking at Bitcoin and you're thinking about downside. If you miss this run up, we bought in at 19,500. We didn't nail the bottom. That's okay. I don't try to, right? I like safe trades. I like to manage risk, but a re-entry idea, double bottom would be the best entry. Come down here to 19,000. Right, but you want to see a falling wedge reversal. You understand that? You come down here and you get a falling wedge on the 1 hour chart, and that's a reversal idea, right? So you have pattern ideas that are going to give you better reversal ideas. So you look for reversal idea here. I mean, potentially there's some support at this level as well. It would be bullish to see a low that is higher than this previous low. This would be a higher low. That means traders were more aggressive in buying Bitcoin. Again, if it at this point, it's obviously rolled over. FOMC meeting today is going to call the move, right? So pay attention to some volatility. If you're looking for 28,000, the bulls have got to show up here. You'd have to see some bullish news. Fed comes out and says, hey, we're just going to do a 50 basis point rate hike, which is less than they have been the last two FOMC meetings. Then you could get a nice bounce here. But it's so hard to trade the news. It's unexpected. There's always better opportunities and better buys that you can get into. So don't be all in crypto. Have money on the sidelines waiting, right? Because you're able, in a bear market, you're able to scale in on some of these coins. You want to be a long-term holder. You do not long-term hold the top, right? We're closer to the bottom than the top, obviously. But we're looking for ideas on scaling in for Bitcoin and the altcoins. Right? Altcoins typically get crushed about 90 to 95%. Tron TRX got crushed 98% last bear market. Destroyed. These coins get destroyed. And that's why you see so much upside when the market takes off again. So you've got to position yourself in the coins. You make millions and millions of dollars in the bear market by picking up and adding coins to your bag. Then obviously, judging and trading Bitcoin will give you the best entry for your altcoins. What you don't want to see is you don't want to see the bulls lose this level, because a lower low would mean that the next high is a lower high. And then, don't want to see that. So hopefully for the bulls, the Fed comes in and says, hey, we're only going to raise the rates 50 basis points, something more dovish, and you see a Bitcoin bounce. But reality is, if you're able to pick up lower prices, common in the bear market that these prices get revisited quite a few times, right? So you have a couple chances to pick up these coins. Ethereum. So Ethereum has a ton of news. If this thing breaks to the downside, Ethereum is going to be one of the stronger altcoins as far as large caps go. If you're good with large cap gains, which we nailed 50%, we started buying ETH right here. right? We started buying ETH right here, and we nailed for 50% gains. We shorted it here for on a 3x short. We hit it for 32%. The thing is, if you are looking to add some Ethereum because you've got the proof of stake merge coming in 30 days, everybody's talking about this is all the hype. So if this were to break lower, you'd look for entry ideas around 1,500 for Ethereum. Okay. Obviously, it's always based on what Bitcoin's doing. Bulls can get a bounce here on some positive news from this FOMC meeting minutes report that comes out later. Then obviously you could see another drive to the upside. So the news is about to move the market, period. This is the biggest edge I've ever had trading crypto. Talked about this measured move time and time and time again. As soon as this broke out, we went long on altcoins and Bitcoin. We used the ES1, E-mini futures, S&P 500. This has been leading Bitcoin. Now you've got declining volume on increasing price, which is a reversal idea. But you don't want to see, if you lose this level, then you're looking for Bitcoin downside, right? So if the stock market takes a hit, then you're looking for more Bitcoin downside. And then obviously Ethereum downside, and then you're able to scale in your positions, right? So understand how these markets work together, and you will never work again, period. You will send your money to work, and you will enjoy life. And that's where I'm trying to get you guys, right? That's why I go so in detail with this, and this is where millionaires are made, period. If you guys like the content that I provide on a daily basis, subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment in the comment box. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.